What is up, people? Dwight here, Ugly Face Media, aka Willie White, Ugly Face, Real Patriot. So, um, I released a while ago, and I still keep releasing it, and I just throw it up there just to fuck with the Trump supporters. Um, about how he created a vaccine, how Trump supports the vaccine, how Trump promotes the vaccine, how Trump considers himself the godfather of the vaccine. Um, and you Trump supporters still to this day deny that Trump is supporting people getting vaccinated. You guys still deny today. All these Trump supporters still say Trump doesn't say that. Trump doesn't support the vaccine. Trump's not like that with the vaccine. Trump isn't promoting the vaccines. It's not like that. You're lying. Your information's wrong, even though it's a recorded video of him actually saying it. But now, Trump was down in Alabama today, earlier today, and Trump was holding a speech for all the people, and the things he was saying, and I'm gonna let you hear it.
Closer to Europe, anything to hit us, but they'd say in South Korea they're doing so well. South Korea is being decimated right now. India is doing so well. India is being decimated right now. We did a great job on that. The ventilators, the equipment that we got, the cupboards were all bare. Everything that we did. And then we developed a vaccine, 3 vaccines in 3 months, in 9 months. And actually, I'll tell you, it was 3 days less. 3 days less than 9 months, and it's great. And you know what? I believe totally in your freedoms. I do. You got to do what you have to do. But I recommend take the vaccines. I did it. It's good. Take the vaccines. But you got no. That's okay. That's all right. You got your freedoms. But I happen to take the vaccine. If it doesn't work, you'll be the first to know. Okay? I'll call up Alabama. I'll say, hey, you know what? But it is working. But you do have your freedoms. You have to maintain that. You have to maintain that. And you got to get your kids back to school.
Did y'all hear that? Hopefully y'all can hear the audio on that. He straight said he created 3 vaccines. The vaccines work. He got the vaccines. Right? Oh, I know you got your freedoms. That's what he said. Oh, I know you got your freedoms. But you got to get your kids back to school. You got to get back to work. See, he's promoting it 100%, not even denying that he's promoting this, not even hiding it. There is no question that the godfather of vaccines, right there, and that's what I like to call him, the godfather of vaccines, because that's what he labeled himself as, is definitely pushing for the vaccine. And his comment is, if it doesn't work, the people that didn't get it would be the first to know. What the hell is a comment like that coming out of a man's mouth? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, proof that he doesn't even know if it works, because nobody knows if it works. Actually, it doesn't work because people that are getting the vaccine are still getting the virus. But it's the fact that he's promoting these things openly, and all you Trump supporters want to sit there and say he's not promoting none of this. He's literally promoting this. Trump, even in the same speech, was talking about getting advisement for his military from a 5-year-old child. Like, you guys want to sit there and bash, you Trump supporters want to sit there and bash Joe Biden, right? Imagine what you guys would say if Joe Biden got up on the stage and said, yeah, I took military advice from a 5-year-old. What would you Trump supporters do? You would freak out hearing anything like Joe Biden saying that, but it's 100% acceptable in your guys' eyes to listen to Donald Trump say that he took advice from a 5-year-old child on military. Like, the man literally is talking about having everybody getting vaccinated so they can get their kids back to school and everything. He's straight saying it out of his mouth. Just like he said, oh, I took the vaccine. Really? We all know they didn't take the vaccine. We all know these elites didn't take the vaccines. There's all kinds of videos of it, of botched vaccines. But what I'm saying is, all this stuff these Trump supporters want to sit there and promote and say that he's not doing, he's literally doing. So, hi, Trump supporters, look at your godfather of vaccines, promoting them again. Promoting them again, extremely promoting them. And making a mockery out of people's liberties. Literally making a mockery out of people's liberties. I don't know how many more videos I need to drop of Trump just being the complete opposite of what these Trump supporters say. This right here is showing the greatest indoctrination ever with a single name. With a single name, think about it. This man's supposed to be so great, but he's doing everything that the opponents are doing. Right? Do I have to pull out... hang on. So Trump's so great, guys, right? Hey, Trump supporters, Trump's so great, right? I want y'all to see something. We'll just do this for a second. I want you all to see who that's from. The date. Move my camera. You guys see that? See who it's from? Official paper, official document. Right? I'll leave it here. You guys can pause the video later and read all that. Looks like Donald Trump was going to ruin all the wildlife in Alaska. So, when people tell me that Trump is good and this and that, yeah, don't think so. I got more than enough proof showing your so-called messiah, as the Trump supporters like to call him, that he's literally the Antichrist. Just saying. A lot of stuff points to it. He's a big deceiver. Yo, what up, Brody? But he's a big deceiver. I mean, look, this letter right here I got is the Natural Resource Defense Council. Natural Resource Defense Council. Okay? This is about protecting all wildlife. This states in here how Donald Trump wanted to wreck our wildlife out in Alaska and everything else. It's exactly what this is. Not saying where I got it, but I got it, and it's actually an authentic paper. You can go look it up. Yes, this was to Mrs. Nelson, who this letter was to, and it was from Robert Redford, trustee of Natural Resource Defense Council. So it's not like it's some itty-bitty nothing kind of document. This was actually them asking for support to stop it, what Donald Trump wanted. But yeah. If it is radical, or if it is rational to put a fate on our planet's climate before the profit of a few corporations, then the vast majority of Americans, including the NRDC members like you and me, are surely rational too. Yep, talking about getting rid of tearing up all of our natural wildlife to put all kinds of shit in there. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how many more hit pieces I need to put out on Donald Trump, but if I got to continue to do it, I'm going to continue to put out hit pieces on Donald Trump. This man is dirty. This man is a great deceiver. This man is using psychological warfare on you guys. When is it okay? We know that Joe Biden's a puppet for the bankers. So is Donald Trump. So is Donald Trump. He's owned by the Rothschilds. He was bailed out in the 90s when he went bankrupt. You guys might want to check your history on Donald Trump. And don't give me this, oh, well, he entered in these secret societies, to overthrow them. His whole entire family is part of it. Ever since the beginning. His family took power back in the 1800s. You might want to go look. I do believe it was 1891 when his family actually took in some great power in the elites. So, like I said, you're all being deceived. They're all part of the same agenda. They're all part of the same people. You guys are forgetting the people on TV, your so-called celebrities, are all in the same group. Well, I do believe Donald Trump had numerous TV shows, The Apprentice being one of the biggest shows in TV history. Hint, hint. And then him making several appearances in major movies. All the celebrities want to go to his towers and his hotels. And, listen, for you to sit there and tell me that this is all set up by him and the CIA and the military is a bunch of garbage, because we all know that the alphabet soup is not for the American people, and they're all 100% trained in espionage. We all know this. We all know they're to overthrow governments. That's what they're trained to do. And as Mike Pompeo even admitted, that when you go to the CIA, they have courses on how to lie to people. Now, all of your so-called people all rub elbows in the same groups. Donald Trump's a Mason. 100% Mason. There hasn't been a single president in U.S. history that has not been a part of the secret society that's been president. Every single president that has become president in the United States has been part of the secret society, including our first president, George Washington, which we all know was an open Freemason. Skull and Bones, those are Masons. They're all intertwined. They're all controlled by the Vatican. The Holy See controls it all. And that's really the truth about the governments. It's the three empire states. The Vatican, the Pentagon, and London. There's your three empire states. Look it up. Educate yourself. They're all part of it. And yes, for all you Q-tards and all you Trumpers, you might want to check in and look up who you're supporting. You might want to go look at history. Seeing that's what you're failing to do. You're only looking at the first couple years. You ain't looking at true history. You're looking in a fairy tale world that doesn't exist. Why don't you guys come to real world and see exactly what this man's saying? Because it's coming. Remember, they call it American Dream. You gotta be asleep to believe it.